Guys, Gangster here, back in another video. Today's video is the final part of the World Tour series on my reboot cast, and this is what if Ripper was in World Tour. And then I will be doing my way of Season 3 and how I think it would go. So, let's begin. Get onto the poll. So for Ripper, 72% of you guys said he'd be on Team Chris. So, episode 1, Duncan will quit no matter what. Sierra and Izzy swap teams. That's fine. I feel like Ripper would have a bit of a rivalry with Owen, just because they're like very similar people. Like he'd kind of be the bully type. I think it'd be funny if Noah kind of stood up to him. Like I don't think he liked Noah because he called him like a nerd, because he does that to Damien. And I think Owen would actually stand up for him. And Izzy, which I think Izzy would stand up and scare him off, and this would scare Ripper. So I think Zeke still loses the stick, and he gets sent home. Because I don't think Ripper could lose a goat. He listened to Alejandro because he had no reason not to. Episode 3, the Japan episode. So Alejandro still does it. And Sierra and Cody, and then DJ. And Harold still does his authentic Japan idea. They do the Team Chris do the monster idea, and Cody and Sierra do what they do originally, and now Alejandro convinces Harold to quit. Episode 4, the Yukon. Basically Tyler still pulls, and Alejandro gets Bridget stuck to a pole. There's not a lot to be said here. Episode 5, non-elimination. Episode 6, an aftermath. So episode 7, Slap Slap Revolution. So Alejandro would still tell Ashana to jump off the platform, so she gets voted off. Episode 8, also another non-elimination. Skip that. Episode 9, Can't Help Falling in Love You. DJ goes off the entire episode. Lindsay does the challenge. The tiebreaker happens. She still loses. The only difference here is obviously Ripper and Noah would have a big rivalry in Owen. So I don't think these three would like each other. Like, I think it would I think it's more of a Ripper, right? It's more one-sided. I think it's more of Ripper doesn't like them rather than not liking Ripper. It would be like a Priya situation. Noah wants to get rid of Ripper. Ripper wants to get rid of Noah and Owen, but he's scared of Izzy. Izzy keeps scaring him off. So that's what she's doing. Episode 10, non-elimination. Episode 11, Jamaica. So Izzy jumps out of the plane while it's crashing, and then Owen gets sent to the infirmary. And Ripper wouldn't do that well in the challenge, but he would explain that at least the girl Izzy's out the way now. He'd be happy that Izzy's out the way so he can mess with Noah. Tyler would stand up for Noah, defending him, that he's our teammate, we can't be mean to our teammates. And I think Alejandro would agree to be nice to try and earn Tyler's loyalty. And he still punches the track for DJ. 12, Aftermath. Episode 13, Duncan comes back. So Courtney and Gwen still find Duncan. So Tiam's not wondering about Duncan, so he's second prize. And Owen finds Ripper. I think Ripper just gets caught very early on. And Duncan votes for Noah. Alejandro Tyler votes for Noah. And Ripper would have no reason to go along with the vote because he doesn't like Noah. Episode 14, Grace's Pieces, so the kiss still happens. Duncan and Gwen. Tyler and Owen. Tyler. Actually, I'm thinking Ripper would take place of the fighting part instead of Owen. Ripper would take part instead of Tyler, because Alejandro would say, well, you can do the next challenge. So the kiss wouldn't be found out yet. At this point, I think Alejandro could still tell Tyler knows some secret. So the girls still win. I know Owen wins, not Ripper. Then Sierra and Cody does the hurdles. Heather does the hurdles, and Alejandro. And then the tiebreaker is Cody and Hyla. but this is a non-elimination round. But they vote for Duncan, non-elimination. Episode 15, The X-Files. So Owen still at Territory Area 51. Alejandro and Tyler off together. Duncan's off by himself, I think. And he notices them two. Now Duncan makes that deal with Alejandro here. So this would still work. And Alejandro and Duncan are carrying Owen. Tyler still messes up. And usually they vote for Tyler. But Alejandro would reverse it. I'd say to Duncan, we need to get rid of Ripper. Because Ripper's a massive threat. And he'd be aware that Ripper is also very good at very disgusting challenges. Like, he's very good at eating challenges. And he's actually a very tough competitor. And Alejandro would see him as a bigger threat than Tyler at this point. So Alejandro, Duncan, Tyler vote for Ripper. These two vote for Tyler. And this is where Alejandro gets Owen. Because Alejandro's noticed throughout this season that Owen and Ripper don't like each other very much. And Alejandro tells Owen that he wanted to save Noah. But Ripper was the one to get rid of Noah. This annoys Owen into enough where he would accept a vote for Ripper. So he gets mad and votes Ripper off. So Ripper, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, would have came 10th place if it was on World Tour. So 16, Pink Hanging Dork. Owen takes around his emu, that's fine. Heather, Gwen and Courtney still throw the challenge. Duncan throws the Ningo at Cody, loses the tiebreaker, gets rid of Gwen. So 17, another non-elimination, we can skip that. Episode 18, Blaney joins. And we are at the merge. So the merge cast. So, a team Amazon, we have Heather, Courtney, Cody, Sierra, and the team Amazon, of course we have everyone that was here. Alejandro, Duncan, Tyler, and Owen. So the pairs. Alejandro, Heather, Owen, Blaney, Duncan and Courtney, and then Tyler just gets a bear. So Alejandro throws like he does originally. Tyler can't carry a bear, Blaney and Owen fall, Sierra and Cody would fall, so then Duncan and Courtney still win immunity. But then Blaney reveals Owen's the fan favourite, so they just vote him off. Episode 20, Chinese Fake Out then. And here's what the thing though. In Chinese Fake Out, we have everyone. Courtney doesn't qualify for the eating portion. Blaney and Alejandro cheating. Sierra still wins immunity, so Blaney and Courtney still get voted off. So episode 21 is is Afghan Safari. So Alejandro still trips Duncan. Tells him wash and lower Ezekiel, so he does win the challenge, and they vote for Duncan. So episode 22 then. Raf Fui. Heather still wins immunity. She picks Alejandro. They dump the egg basket. And they have Tyler on their side. So Alejandro tells Tyler to vote for Sierra so they can help Cody out. And he accepts because he's not the biggest fan of Sierra. So they vote for Sierra here. Episode 23. Drumheller. So Alejandro and Heather. Alejandro still wins the first part of the challenge. And then he gets distracted trying to save her. And then Tyler wins immunity. So these two vote for Heather. And then the other two vote for Alejandro. So a tiebreak between Heather and Alejandro. I think Heather goes. Episode 24 then. So episode 24. We have episode 24, this is where we have the race to Hawaii. So Alejandro kind of uses his smarts and Tyler kind of dumbots his way to the end. And Cody wouldn't give up this time, but I still think he wouldn't make it to the end. But episode 24 is an animation. The helpers would just be Owen, Cody, Tyler, Lindsay, and Alejandro. Not Heather. Probably still Courtney, so Cody goes here. So Alejandro and Tyler are the finalists. So Alejandro's helpers would be Courtney and Tyler, and not Tyler. I don't know who Helper is actually. Ripper, maybe. I don't know. Alejandro probably picks Cody. Courtney, maybe Duncan. Tyler would pick Owen and Harold. Not Lindsay and Harold. So there's the top, they each get one ending. So in Alejandro's alternate ending, Courtney and Duncan don't argue and agree to work together. In the main ending, they do argue, which causes Tyler to win the challenge. It doesn't really matter who Alejandro's helper would be, because I imagine he would be on his own for a lot of the challenge, with the exception of someone like Courtney, who's probably trying to help him. Because Heather wouldn't want to after she just got betrayed by him. But I think it would be ironic if Tyler was the one to win the season. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. This day version, I think he's one I've gone. If Ripper was in World Tour, so he would have came 10th place. And yeah, peace, farewell.